The tragedy hard to even comprehend. Two children are dead tonight, found frozen to death inside a family van.
It appears a large family was living in the vehicle when it was discovered inside the Hollywood Casino parking garage at Greektown today. Fox 2's Jessica Dubnak has been following the story. She broke it actually, and it is so sad that this happened to this family. What's the status now? What's going on with the mother?
Well, mom is being detained. Police will not say that she's arrested, but detained at this point. I want to paint a little picture of what these children have been enduring. When police went up to the van earlier today to seize evidence, they found just a couple of blankets inside and the two children that were frozen to death. The 2-year-old wearing a t-shirt and a pull-up, and the 9-year-old wearing a t-shirt and joggers. Police say this is now a full-blown criminal investigation.
This was unnecessary. It didn't have to happen this way.
Investigators shaken at this unimaginable tragedy. One phone call could have prevented it all.
The female says child not breathing. They are at Greektown Casino parking structure.
Around 1 a.m. Monday morning, a gray minivan pulled into the Hollywood Casino at Greektown parking structure, parked on the 9th floor. Either it ran out of gas or had a mechanical issue, leaving the family of 6 without heat.
Around noon, the mother inside the van, along with 5 children, noticed that one of the children wasn't breathing. And she called family to come help to convey to Children's Hospital.
That was the 2-year-old. Then, not long after, the mom called the same family member, their godmother, to say the 9-year-old child was not breathing. Both were taken to Children's Hospital downtown, pronounced dead. Doctors believe they froze to death.
Sad, very sad, especially as a father. I just can't imagine what the family is feeling. I wish that hadn't have happened.
The 2-year-old wearing a t-shirt and pull-up. The older child in a t-shirt and jogging pants. Only a couple blankets in the car. The other 3 children also checked out.
Now, this is absolutely crazy, man. Definitely a sad story. I mean, a 2-year-old in pull-ups in Detroit in the middle of winter. You can imagine just how cold it had to have been in that vehicle. Um, no heat, just a couple of blankets. Like I said, a pull-up t-shirt for a 2-year-old, 9-year-old with just a jogging pants and a t-shirt on. I mean, this is absolutely a sad story. And worst of it all is, the car's parked at a Hollywood casino of all places, which is definitely not a good look. But we'll continue.
At the hospital are expected to be okay. They're being placed with Children's Protective Services, and now their mom is detained, being investigated for possible criminal charges.
I don't think anyone really wants to think about that at the moment with the 2 children passed, but the reality is that the circumstances do have to be examined. We have to figure out how to go forward.
The city of Detroit has a helpline set up for unsheltered people. The number is on the screen. It's up and running 6 days a week.
When you call the helpline, there's a specialist that will answer the call and walk the family through the resources and services that are available.
Definitely important. Let me go back to that. I want to make sure that the good people of Detroit can see that number um, for help. And there it is right there. It's 866-313-2520. Again, that's the Detroit Housing Resource Hotline, 866-313-2520. Especially anybody that's in the Detroit area, or of anybody that needs any help. I always say, see something, say something. And so this is a resource to definitely reach out to, especially during this time. The winter months, it's cold out, freezing out. You're near you get the lake effect. I can just imagine. I spent some time in Chicago where, those winters are just brutal there in Chicago. So I can only imagine what they're like up in Detroit. I've never been to Detroit. Would love to go up there and visit one day. Not in the winter, definitely in the summer, but would love to go up there and visit Detroit. But again, back to this story, man. Sad situation with the kids and their other children. 3 other children in the vehicle as well. I mean, somebody could have helped this family out, and this could have been avoided. Again, you know, being in the casino, the Hollywood casino there in Detroit, definitely not, you know, the best to look. And as they mentioned, she hasn't been arrested yet. She's just being held. But they do, as it sounds like, have the other kids in a safe place, which is good. That's what we want to look out for the other kids.
It's up and running 6 days a week.
When you call the helpline, there's a specialist that will answer the call and walk the family through the resources and services that are available.
Here in Detroit, there are over 1,400 beds for people that don't have homes, and about 110 of those are reserved for those drop-in emergency situations that this family could have taken advantage of. As far as the criminal investigation, Detroit police now working backwards. We do understand that the family did at one time live in an apartment on the city's east side, but they don't anymore. They were living out of that van. They're reviewing security footage here at Hollywood Casino to see if this is a place where they came often. Still a lot to unpack. And again, this is a full-blown criminal investigation now with mom. Reporting live in Greektown, Jessica Dupnack on The Edge.
Jessica, wondering why it took the mother so long to realize two of her children weren't breathing or weren't responsive. Was there a chance, are police looking into the chance that she might have been inside the casino at one point and then came out and realized this?
That's a good question. We asked that earlier. There wasn't an indication that she was inside, more so looking for a safe, kind of tucked away place to park her vehicle. But those are questions that they'll be reviewing that video and possibly use it as evidence.
Exactly. They're gonna comb through the casino's videotapes and see if she was in there gambling or doing something other than what she said she was doing. They are absolutely gonna investigate that and see what she was doing. For her sake, I hope she was not in there gambling while her kids were out in the van freezing to death.
But it just all happened very quickly. You're talking really only 11 hours or so without heat. It's unclear in that time when the children passed or if they had any predisposition, malnourished or anything like that, that made all of this happen much quicker.
Yeah, your heart just breaks for them, though. All right, Jessica, I know that was a tough report. Thank you.
Why did Amazon?
Well, there you have it, man. That is crazy. Crazy stuff right there. Sad, very sad story. Could have been avoided. Could have been avoided, in my opinion. I don't wish any ill will on the mother. I know she's hurting already from the loss of her two kids and the other kids that are, with uh, under child care right now. So she's going through and through right now. I don't wish any ill will on her. But they're going to investigate the situation, especially with the van being parked in a parking lot of the casino there in Detroit. So, man, let's say keep that family lifted up in prayer. Um, and so, hey, appreciate y'all tuning in. Like, subscribe to the page. It's a DJ Modi from What You Say Radio, keeping y'all informed. And again, like, subscribe to the page, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Let me know your thoughts on this. Peace. I'm out. What you say?